I'm Sarah Rose, and today I am taking you to the City of the Fallen Titans Fantasy Ball. Good morning! I'm Sarah Rose, and today we're going to go to a fantasy ball called the City of Fallen Titans in Dalton, Georgia. I hope we have fun! So this ball is hosted by Moonlit Productions, and they were kind enough to have me come out and dance. So I packed my bags. I actually did make my costume, and my husband agreed to be my plus one. So we rented a hotel in Dalton, Georgia. We stayed at the Courtyard Marriott. And the first thing I did when we got there is to go check out the venue. It's at the Creative Arts Guild in Dalton, and it was such a nice little place. But I want to stress to you guys, if you are dancers or performers, proper planning is so important and preparation for your gigs. So, of course, first thing we do is get there, and I go and talk to the organizers and see if they need anything. For lunch, we had Cracker Barrel. I have some chronic illnesses, and Cracker Barrel is just really good and bland, so I can eat it. And then once we get back to the hotel, it's time to put on costumes and makeup. I was pretty happy with the hotel. I thought it was really nice and cute. The bed was comfortable and everything. And now let's look at my costume. I made these all from scratch. So I made myself a multi-piece costume with a drape, bracelets and anklets, a hip scarf and bra, and a nice skirt and headband. And I made my husband a drape and tunic. For my makeup, I wanted to do something like a cherub, like very angelic and soft. And it was so hot. I'm so happy my makeup held up the whole night. It did not sweat off. So here I am in my outfit with my drape. I think everything turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. And then here is my husband in his outfit. The striped fabric is a jacquard viscose. So it ended up being very comfortable with the cotton underlayer and the viscose overlayer. So we weren't too hot. Our sweat was absorbed and all that. And then I just needed to practice in the room a little bit. Hi! So I am here in the hotel. I've finished all my makeup and putting on my costume and everything, and me and my husband are ready to go to the event. So we're about to pack up and see what it's all about. I'm so excited. I'll see you in a little bit. We arrive at the Creative Arts Guild. It is this really pretty building, and it's kind of built into a hill, so it's got a basement breezeway that the event was taking place. Hi! I'm here at the Dalton, Georgia Creative Arts Guild, and we are getting everything ready for the event tonight. When I am dancing at an event, I always try to get here a little bit early so I can look at the flooring, make sure you're not going to fall any cracks or bumps that you have to consider, see your space, and also to meet your DJ. It's very common to have issues with music, so you want to make sure that you get here early, make sure your music goes smoothly so you don't have to worry about anything else but doing your best dance that you can do. Before the event started, we took some time to walk around the sculpture garden that they had outside. They had some really beautiful pieces. I also looked around the venue, checked out the flooring. You should usually bring a couple different pairs of shoes when you are dancing somewhere, just in case the flooring is different than you expect. I don't prefer concrete, but it's okay. And here's me and my husband. We had a lot of fun taking some pictures. It's always nice to do a little dancing and to get your jitters out before an event starts. So we went around, we took some pictures and videos, we checked out all of the decor. The organizers, Moonlit Productions, did an excellent job transforming the venue into something so special. We met in the sculpture garden with the other cast members and performers and took some group photos. Just look at everyone. Everyone looks so beautiful. The caterers did an amazing job making this Mediterranean feast. I made some new friends. Look at this guy. He is so good. I'll put his Instagram down in the description, along with some other people that you should consider following because they are very interesting, skilled, and talented individuals. Here we've got lots of photo opportunities. The guests are starting to filter in. You can take a photo booth picture, and they even had a little vendor market. It was so much fun. The event was very well thought out. We just had a great time. Here are the organizers to the left right here, and then your DJ to the right. And we've got Hermes. He came out and did lots of announcements, introduced everybody.
At his side stands the Queen of Olympus, protector of marriage and sovereign of the divine court, Hera. The seas themselves part before the mighty lord of the deep, Poseidon. From the shadows of the underworld comes its silent ruler, Hades. Yeah. Wisdom, strategy, and unmatched resolve walk among us. Welcome, Athena. The battlefield trembles with the arrival of the god of war, Ares. And finally, let beauty itself grace our city, the goddess whose presence has inspired both devotion and destiny, Aphrodite.
So we had a full pantheon. Since they have an open dance floor, I spent a lot of the night dancing. I just really enjoy free dancing. I think it's so much fun. Normally, I would wear a cover-up over my costume when I am not performing. It's just more respectful to the people who are performing next. But since everyone was in costume and everyone looked spectacular, it was an okay situation to continue to wear my costume and to look stage ready. I thoroughly enjoyed our time. I'm impressed that I got so many people to dance with me, even though it was blazing hot. I've never been so excited for free fan favors to cool down and for the sun to go down. They also had many different performers other than me. This lady, her name on Instagram is called Pixie Peculiar, and she did a wonderful fan veil dance. I think she had a great time doing it. Everyone seemed to react to it very well. And then we've got this guy. He was Dionysus, and he read some poetry, but he also proposed to his girlfriend. We all thoroughly enjoyed watching him propose to her. It was so romantic and sweet. He actually read poetry that his actor, his real self, wrote. So it was just so romantic. And then it was time for my first performance of the night. I did a sword fusion dance. And if you'd like to watch this without my commentary, it is also a standalone video on my channel. But I just wanted to say a little bit about this dance. I used a lot of techniques that I learned from Sybil from Mad Hatters in Birmingham. She teaches sword in a very interesting way of utilizing different parts of your body, not just balancing it on your head, but different parts of your body to use it as an extension of your dance, which I am a big fan of. I always feel like I want to do a nice dance first and prop second. And I'm really happy with the way that this sword piece came out. I did it to a song called Mactromos from Petros Torbury, which I have no idea how to say these words properly, so I'm so sorry. I've only read them. I've never heard them out loud. But from what I understand, he did a lot of research on ancient Greek instruments, and he utilizes those in his songs. So for me, it was perfect and on theme for this event. Now, I am balancing these all over my body, and the secret is I have gone and used beeswax to wax the areas like my hair or my chin. Um, and unfortunately, I ended up sweating it off, and I was so sweaty on my leg, it just came off. But that's okay, that happens. It's never going to be a perfect, flawless dance, and that's okay. But regardless, I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I hope everyone really enjoyed it. I try to make my dances very three-dimensional and utilize all of the space that I have. You want to make sure that people have good memories and have a good time. It's not just being there, it's including them in your dancing. So I hope everyone feels included and had a great time with me. The organizers set up a nice green room for us to sit in. So after cooling down, I came back to the event. They had a cosplay contest. So you can see one of the winners here with her flappy wings, which was so much fun. They also ended up having a cool skit. I was really impressed by everyone acting. Here you see some of the skit going on. They even had like a fighting portion. It was really good. It was about the Titans versus the new gods like Zeus and Hera and everybody. And of course, after that, it's just more free dancing. My favorite. You always get these like dancing circles at events. Circles are just what people flock to. So I had a great time dancing with everyone. And eventually the event went to the after party, which was upstairs in air conditioning. So I was very thankful for that. Luckily, the organizers provided plenty of cool water and drinks and everything like that. It was also Hera's birthday, so they gave her a nice cake. They had the DJ come upstairs and have nice lights. So, of course, I had to do a little more dancing, and they had some very groovy music, which I definitely appreciate. Then it was time to do my second performance of the night. I did my drum solo to Mu'alim Tabla by Yasalam Orchestra. And this is something that I choreographed maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. It is one of my favorite drum solos. I do it very often because it's just so much fun, and I enjoy engaging people and looking at them and flirting with them while I do it. It's just a fun time. This was actually the first time I performed it with people so close to me on the dance floor. We were all dancing, and then I come out and do this while they're already dancing. So it was actually like an extra fun time. I had a great time doing it, and I hope everyone else enjoyed it as well. And then it started getting late, so it was time for us to go back to the hotel. I drank lots of water and some Gatorade to replenish my electrolytes since we were sweating all evening. But overall, it was just such a fun event. Our costumes were a sweaty mess, and unfortunately, I did lose some coins. The coins I got were so thin and sharp, they were cutting the thread.
We had fun!
And then it was time to get ready and drive home. Bye, Georgia. Hi, I'm back at home now. I've come home from the event and I already kind of miss it. I think it was a wonderful event. They did a great job organizing and executing it. And I just want to say I'm so grateful that they had me come out and dance. It was such a fun time. And although it was a little hot, it was a wonderful venue. I enjoyed meeting everybody. Great food, great fun. So I cannot wait to see what Moonlit Productions will do in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye.